What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Mark here. Plus is at work, and I wanted to talk to you guys. So let's look at the Bucs game against the Chiefs. They lost 41-31. Everyone's calling for a terrible team. We're not going nowhere. We can't run the ball. Coaching issues, play calling issues. Defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. But that was just one game away from this is one of the best defenses this Buccaneer team has ever seen. And then they allow 41 points, and all things change. Yeah, right. Well, let's look at it in quarters. That's how we want to look at the season. We called we would be 3-1 at the end of this four-game stretch, was against pretty damn good teams to be exact, and we ended up 2-2. It's not far off from what we said. 3-1 would have been better, yeah. Not losing two at home would have been better, yeah. But guess what? 2-2 against really good teams like this isn't that bad. And look at the two teams you lost to. The Green Bay Packers, you only lost by 2 points, and potentially you should have won that game if you don't turn the ball over and your offense can move the ball at all. This game, the offense moves it amazingly well. Look at Tom Brady there, 385 yards, 3 touchdowns. No running game because they had to get away from it, a la the Byron Leftwich method. Run the ball early just so you don't have to run it at all later because you're already down. But that's another story, another video. But overall, the offense, when they had to pass the ball and they found ways to pass it, they could. And Mike Evans blew up, as you can see here, 103 yards, 2 touchdowns, probably could have had three. And the offense is there. It showed what they can do. They just need to do it more consistently. So one of the negatives is coaching. Find a way to play call better to get your guys like Mike Evans, Julio Jones, Chris Godwin open and let the playmakers do what they got to do. The injuries against the Packers, yeah, your playmakers weren't there. But I'm not going to say, oops, it's a mulligan. No, you got to perform once you catch the ball, get down. So the two losses, rightfully so, there were weaknesses in there. Coaching, big time for me, was one of them. Turnovers is another huge one. You turn the ball over the first second you touch the ball. Rashad White returning the kickoff return, you're already shooting yourself in the foot. This team does this too many times. But at the end of the day, we are 2-2, and guess what? Are we doing that terrible? No. We're at the top of the NFC South. We're tied with the Atlanta Falcons, and guess who's coming in to Tampa Bay this week to decide who truly is number one in the NFC South, and that is the Atlanta Falcons. We win, we move on to 3-2, Falcons 2-3, and everyone else is beneath us. So position-wise in the division, we're looking good. Don't think everything's all hell and I don't know, whatever you want to say it. It's not all that bad. Yes, 0-2 when you're at home, it looks terrible. I hate to see it too. But at the end of the day, we're 2-2. It was a rough four-game stretch. There was injuries. Every team deals with them. I know. I hear it. Everyone's going to throw in the hurricane issues too. They had to move. They had to do this. They had to stay with families. They're professionals. They got to be able to deal with it. At the end of the day, they lost by 10 points to the Chiefs, which could have been a lot worse, and they lost by 2 points to the Packers. Two teams where, let's look at these guys. Packers are tied for first with the Minnesota Vikings. The reason why they're down here because they lost to the Vikings. That's their one loss. Where are the Chiefs? Yeah, they're number one in their division. Two really damn good teams, and if we lose to really damn good teams that close, let's just see what happens when we start humming and start getting together. If it's just the coaching that has to be fixed, I think that can be done. It's not a player ability issue. It's not a talent issue. BA said that. Todd Bowles has said that. Everyone has said that. It's can they perform and execute on the field together? This offense needs to start getting clicking, start helping out the defense. The defense needs to figure out how to get to the quarterback a little bit faster and not set their corners out to dry and realize teams are getting the ball out a lot faster against us because they know if they hold on to the ball, they're going to get sacked. So there's going to be little changes here and there, but the biggest game is the next one. That's the one that you got to win against the Falcons coming here on Sunday. But guys, let us know down below. What do you think? I mean, are the Buccaneers in a shithole? Are they going to be ruined the rest of their season because of this little 2-game skid? I mean, look, they got the Falcons coming in. You got a TJ Wattless Steelers. They don't know what's going on with their quarterback. Then you have the Carolina Panthers. Potentially they could be 5-3 until they go into another really good team in the Baltimore Ravens. But let me know down below. What do you think about this team this season? Is it over? Is it just the beginning? Are things going to start clicking? I know a lot of fans are upset right now, so give me your opinions. And guys, hit that like button, help support the channel. With that said, until the next one.